Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. Today we're going to talk about the future of luxury and the past of luxury. Now listen, there's been a lot of talk about quiet luxury. And it's come and gone. We're already bored with it because we got the attention span of a fruit fly and the Gwyneth Paltrow ski accident case. It's been what, 2 months? 2 months is like eons ago in the fashion world. So quiet luxury was in, it's already out. Plus the economical crisis, it's really bad. And why do we have to wear boring clothes in a time where, you can barely afford anything anyway? Might as well wear color, light it up a little, I say. And let's hope that more and more designers are going to kind of jump on that wagon of lighting the world up a little bit, ablaze. If we're going to go down, honey, let's go down dressed for the nines. This is what I say. But speaking of the future of luxury, quiet luxury is not in the equation for now. But as PYMNTS reports, Walmart is at the forefront of affordable luxury. Now, that's a concept for the future. We've already talked about this on my channel. Do you remember? A couple of months ago, we made a video together about luxury bags that were found at Costco. Yes, people reporting about finding Gucci bags at Costco, Louis Vuitton bags at Costco. Somebody even reported they allegedly found Chanel bags at Costco. Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. But now Walmart is stepping up their game, and the article is called Walmart Apparel EVP, We Can Make Luxury Fashion Affordable. Let's get into it. First, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today, gain access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon. superdacob all spelled together there as well for extra perks. I live stream several times a week, so come join the live streams and push the notification bell to be notified every time I do go live or every time I post a new video. And so this video is being filmed live, so hi to my chats, co-chattors. And so the article says that consumers are increasingly prioritizing convenience when making shopping decisions. I mean, when were consumers not prioritizing convenience, to be honest with you? Now, convenience in this article is not referred to just as money. Oh, cheaper is better. No. Convenience also about, and we just talked about this on another video of mine on my channel, time. Spending time without wasting time. People are becoming more conscious of the fact that time is limited. We don't got much time left, okay? Life is short. Life is short. And consumers are prioritizing a place where they could purchase everything they need in one spot. So there's no need to travel too much, to take the car from A to B, to have to move around too much. No. Now, Walmart is stepping up their game saying, we want the customer to come to Walmart to buy groceries, to buy their home appliances. We got a Home Depot in here. We got food, we got produce, fresh produce, we got canned goods, we got junk food. There's a McDonald's restaurant in Walmart, but we also have a toy aisle. We got furniture. We have, a dishwasher. We have a vacuum cleaner. We got plates. We got beds. But we also have beauty products. We also have a pharmacy. You can buy your meds here, but you can also buy your makeup here. You can buy your cream. You can buy your shampoo. You can buy your shower gel. But also, you can buy shoes. You can buy pajamas. You can buy clothes. Now, up until this point, and I didn't know this, I found this really interesting information that the article disclaims that Walmart would be focusing on its own brands and its own kind of branded goods and a couple of external pieces, but that they would be limited to 14 brands at a time. And now they want to expand to showcasing more clothing, introducing mannequins to their sales floor. Mannequins that would be dressed up in the clothes so you get an idea of how to combine the pieces, because styling is also an issue. Not everybody has the time to figure out how to style what piece with what. And Walmart's formula this is what they call it, Walmart's formula for democratizing fashion. To achieve this goal, Walmart has developed a strategy comprising 3 essential components. Let's see what those components are. The first one, substantial revamping of the product assortment. Within this aspect, Walmart has adopted a multifaceted approach. The lady responsible for this, named Incandela, said Walmart strives to introduce, allegedly says, to introduce a diverse range of affordably priced products and has allocated significant resources to its design teams. Design teams are being brought in to enhance both the quality and style of these budget-friendly offerings. Walmart boasts a portfolio of 14 private brands, with 6 of them exceeding $1 billion in sales. They're onto something here. If they are selling only 14 brands, look, see it this way. When you go to a restaurant and they offer you the menu, I can tell you this from personal experience, never trust a restaurant that offers you 5 billion choices to eat. Trust more, not fully, never trust fully, in my opinion, but trust more a restaurant when they bring you the menu, you open it up, there's like 4 or 5 options. Now that's a good sign for me. You go into a fashion store and you have 50 different brands, but you go into one and they offer you 14, less is even better, 10, just a few, good selected, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Very clever. And the fact that some of these brands, through Walmart alone, managed to make sales of $1 billion, you know they're onto something. They're doing something right. The second facet of the retailer's strategy involves the development of elevated private brands, often referred to as exclusive brands. And this is where the luxury comes in. Walmart has strategically partnered with celebrities. And here is the how to make people think, like give them the impression that what you're selling is valuable. Pay famous people to promote your brand. They're mentioning authorities such as, they have partnered with authorities such as Brandon Maxwell, who is Walmart's creative director for Scoop and Free Assembly, Sofia Vergara, Michelle Smith, and Stacy Griffith. Incandela, responsible, also says, bringing in that kind of designer credibility and talent into the organization so that we can offer products beyond the opening price points, expand average unit retails, and introduce a level of quality and style that we haven't offered before, and is something exclusive to Walmart. The third and final element of Walmart's strategy is incorporating well-established national brands into its product offerings. So they're going to work with Reebok, Justice, Chaps, USPA, sportive brands, but logos, branding, visibility. In other words, recognizability. That resonate with its customer base. This expansion of national brands addresses customer demand and represents a departure from Walmart's previous, more limited offerings in this category. Debbie says in the chats, make it good quality and size inclusive. You know Walmart is going to make it size inclusive because they always do. This is something that, for example, Karl Lagerfeld epically failed to do at Chanel. He was notoriously criticized for giving interviews repeatedly saying Chanel does not make clothes for bigger sized people. Chanel makes, from a size 0 to, I don't know. You got to stay skinny if you want to wear Chanel. But what he failed to say was that for all the billionaires that can afford and the millionaires that can afford buying Chanel haute couture, that's a different story. That's custom tailored to your body. If you have the money, honey, They will make a bust of your body, no matter how big or small it is, and they will make that garment for you. They will not advertise it. But for the money, they will do it. But not pret-à-porter. You will not find the pret-à-porter oversized pieces hanging in the Chanel boutiques. And Virginie Viard continues this, which I find really sad that she's doing this as well. She's not saying it in any interviews. She barely gives any interviews for that matter. But still, when you enter a Chanel boutique today, her clothes are super tiny. Missed opportunity. Missed opportunity. But Walmart is also looking at the future, and they were talking about apparel democratization, how that looks like online. And they're talking about contemplating online shopping. And Candela says that the retailer recognizes the growing role of artificial intelligence, AI, shaping the journey. Yes, they talk about a journey. And they say that the primary aim is to deliver a more tailored and meaningful experience for customers. And within the context, the potential applications of AI are manifold, including its utilization in product attribution. This entails the identification of intricate product details ranging from clothing type to sleeve length and collar style. While Walmart collaborates with various marketplace partners, Candela said, not all product intricacies are consistently provided, but customers often seek this level of specificity in their searches. Here, AI assumes a central role by attributing those essential details to products. And this is something that happens to me a lot when I do research and I want to order something online, and I hate ordering online, and I really try to avoid it as much as I can, especially when it comes to clothes and accessories. I'm like looking at, okay, so what size should I order? Like they just list like small, medium, large, extra large, extra, extra large, extra, 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 extra large. I'm like, okay, but how big is extra, extra, extra large? No clue. Some stores don't offer a chart that defines the inches or the centimeters, like this is the chest, this is the length of the sleeve. It's missing. Some products have it listed, others don't. And because a lot of these shops online, they sell several different brands, brands have different criteria. For some brand, it's going to cost you this much to... some brands are, the size medium for one brand might equal a size extra small in another brand. You can't compare. You need specificity. I don't know how AI is going to be capable of calculating all of this without the actual manufacturer delivering this information into some form of data bank. So I don't know really how they plan to implement this, but interesting. They're also trying out the promising avenue of AI virtual try-on technology, which uses virtual models so customers can visualize how clothing items would look on them. We've seen this already happening, since several years now. This system has been further developed and I want to say made better with time. Walmart places emphasis on personalization, ensuring that customers receive search results and browsing suggestions that align with their preferences. AI is instrumental in achieving this. In addition, the concept of complete the outfit is integral to Walmart's strategy, but this is something that most luxury brands are always working on. Did you guys know that, for example, when you shop at a luxury brand, in many of these brands, the sales associate is going to get extra commission if they manage to sell you the garment, apparel, the clothes, but on top of that, if they manage to sell you the side gig, the brooch to go with the jacket, the ring to go with the shirt, the hair clip to go with the jacket, the little card holder to put in the pocket of the, so they sell you the jacket, but then they also manage to sell you a brooch and a camellia to go with it, then they get much more commission. It's the add-ons that bring in extra money. And the pricing strategy of that so-called add-on has to be very, very clever. It has to be considerably lower than the actual garment you're buying so that you don't think you're wasting money by purchasing that extra add-on. Meaning, if your coat is going to cost you $300, the brooch for $50 on top, oh yeah, okay, easy. But then you're spending $350 actually, plus tax, you're at around $400. Very clever, but nothing new. That's not new. Now, how the AI is going to be pushing certain products onto you, now that's going to be vicious, because the AI is going to analyze you to a T. That's going to be like the TikTok algorithm. This AI is going to know exactly what you want before you even think you know it. And then Incandela says, we're all inherently insecure on how to put outfits together. Who believes this is where tools like mannequins come into play by providing guidance on how a particular garment can be styled. It instills confidence in customers and it promotes cross-shopping. An important facet as it simplifies the shopping experience akin to having a personal shopper in the store. And how this all plays out in the store? She says we are on a journey right now. Describing the progress of Walmart's store renovation efforts, we really focused on creating an inspiring shopping experience where the product is the hero. To achieve this, she says, Walmart has opted to reduce the inventory on its racks by 10%. This is what Chanel is doing as well in their boutiques. They're reducing the quantity available in the stores. They're reducing the SKUs, the SKUs, technical lingo, of the collection itself, so that focus can be placed more on individual pieces while you're shopping. Very fascinating. Very, very fascinating. 10% less product. And Walmart has removed price tags from the front of its brand shops, which house premium national and exclusive brands. This allows the products to take center stage. They're trying to make you forget about the price. The goal is to provide customers with more than just affordable clothing. It's about offering beautiful apparel, democratizing fashion while delivering value, so they say. This approach extends to the in-store environment where Walmart has introduced mannequins to create an inspiring and uncluttered shopping atmosphere. And they are in the process as of now to remodel 100 stores within this year alone. And the goal is to exceed 300 more remodeled stores by the year's end. Imagine 10 years from now, if we're still here, 10 years from now, Louis Vuitton has its corner at Walmart. If Walmart keeps elevating its game, you know? And I think we're also at a turning point with the future of luxury where we have to stop. There's still some people in my comment sections, I see it happening from time to time. They kind of say, you know, it has to be elite, very snobby people that are kind of indoctrinated to believe that a luxury has to be exclusive, that luxury has to be only affordable to the few rich. Totally wrong way of thinking. Coco Chanel always said, the opposite of luxury is not poverty. The opposite of luxury is vulgarity. Embracing the accessibility of luxury can be very beneficial to these luxury brands if they would only wake up and smell the coffee and realize that actually it's a good thing for them as well. To have access to luxury in the same place where you can also buy a bag of chips for $2 is genius, in my opinion. Being in an environment where you can do both at the same time is genius. Nobody has done it yet because they still believe that there has to be a separation of wealth. Why? Because that's how capitalism works. Capitalism can only function if it makes you believe that you have to follow that system, that you have to be on a class level, you have to be on a low level, they have to be on a high level, and you have to fight, work your way up to the higher, earn that higher level. What they don't tell you is that in capitalism, the ones that are at the top, they never want you to reach the top level because you need to work for them. They don't want you on their level. You have to be cheap labor that they can exploit so that they can maintain their riches. So the whole society structure, shopping, economy is built in a way to fortify this concept of separation of wealth so that you are constantly put in your place. You believe you do not belong. if the 1% rich can indoctrinate you into believing that you better stay in your place, you will believe it if they brainwash you long enough, that you don't deserve to be higher. So you cannot access a Louis Vuitton shop or a Chanel shop or an Hermes shop because you're not worthy. So heaven forbid we were to mix Louis Vuitton with Walmart. It doesn't work. The lower class, working class going to Walmart, they can't go to Louis. It doesn't work for the concept of maintaining capitalism alive. But if you stop separating, if you actually start integrating everything and you start merging all those layers into one, well then every human being realizes sooner or later, they start realizing, hold on, I'm worthy too. I am worthy. And these brands are kind of playing into this concept of the separation of wealth, separation of the class system, separation of the social structure. But they're making a mistake. This is long-term detrimental to them. Sure, they milked the cow as long as they could, but the future of luxury is not in the separation. It's in the unification. Because we're at the end stages of capitalism anyway. One ruler, one ring to rule them all. And then once you've done that, the whole system collapses and starts rebuilding all over again. It's like the Big Bang Theory. The big explosion, expansion of the universe expands to the limits, it implodes again, disappears, and reappears again in a Big Bang. We're at that limit of the stretch out of the expansion right now, and it's all going to implode. Because people are sick and tired of this. The little man. Yeah, you keep calling him the little man. But honey, the little man, if the little man grows 2 brain cells more than they have now, because the little man unfortunately is kept dumb for a reason, if the little man were to wake up and realize unity is strength, then all of a sudden the little man is united, and you have billions of little men standing together, creating a fortified unity. That's not little anymore. That is the majority. The little man is the big man. The little man just needs to wake up and realize that and reclaim power into their own hands. And then the 1% of those morons that keep brainwashing you into thinking that your place is down there working for me for minimum wage, well, then they don't stand a chance anymore. But only then, only once you've reached rock bottom and you unify, only then will the revolution be worth the fight, the battle, and the war. Because at this point, it's not about winning one fight. It's not about winning one battle. This is about winning the war. How about that for Future for Luxury? Let me know your thoughts down below. Thumb up this video if you liked it. Until next time, never forget to never give up on love, no matter how hardcore that war is. Never give up on love. Love you loads. Bye.